Don't believe the headlines. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's Zebra Report. I thought it was really important that I address all of the headlines that are out there. You cannot look online. You can't look in your email. You literally are probably getting text messages right now about the real estate market. So first of all, I want to kind of talk a little bit about the fundamentals of our market and why today is very different than our Great Recession back in 2008. So first of all, I want to talk about then and now. So then anybody could get a mortgage, literally one or two or three. Today, not so much. The lending criteria is much more difficult. Credit scores have to be a lot higher. Debt to income ratios need to be a lot lower. So the fundamentals and getting money is a lot more difficult today than it was back then. That created an absolute mortgage fallout. It created this vast number of foreclosures and short sales. Now people are wondering, oh my goodness, what's going to happen now? Oh my goodness, there's millions of people that were unemployed just in 1 month. All these people went out and got forbearances on their mortgages. Does that mean the mortgage markets are in trouble? Are people going to go into foreclosure again? And remember, a forbearance is granted for the whole idea of helping somebody through a difficult time. If you find out that you are unemployed, getting a forbearance makes perfect sense until you can get unemployment or until you can get back to work. Our market is very different today because we still have very, very strong demand. Very different than the oversupply that we had back in and during the Great Recession. So the thing that you have to remember is that the demand for homes is still very strong. The one benefit actually though of what will happen is we will see these double-digit price increases in areas slow down because because of this really sharp price increases that we saw and the recovery we saw, which was a really strong one. What happened was it created an affordability issue in a lot of places. So our market isn't crashing, our market isn't tumbling. The fundamentals are still strong in there, but you got to be really careful about reading those headlines because, boy, if you read them, it sounds like basically real estate is over. And that's not realistic. It doesn't make sense. Our market and the fundamentals are still very, very strong. So get out there, spread some positive news, do the research you need to do so that when you're speaking to your clients, you're speaking in a very educated format. So until next time, thanks for joining me for this week's Zebra Report.